Hello everybody and welcome back to falmunction Plays Darkest Dungeon. I've left you with a cliffhanger last time. We have put together our squad, and now it's time to buy all our provisions.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So, this is a little bit of a tricky thing for me still. You need to kind of pick the stuff that you want to carry in with you into the dungeons, and I guess we'll learn what is really needed. I always like to keep one shovel around at least. That's the most expensive thing to buy, but I think it's worth it. We already have one anti-venom. I'll buy another one and 2 bandages, as well as 1 medicinal herbs, a skeleton key, 8 torches, and 8 food. Right. And that's going to be a short mission, so I think we should be alright. We don't have any trinkets yet, but we will get some of those when we're finished with this one. So here we go into our first real quest. I'm so excited. My first expedition. So yeah, this must be a really, really huge family estate. Right. So the game just taught us that we can look at all the stats for each hero whenever we want. Here's our map with all the rooms that we can visit. Let's just go to the first one. And here we see our light level, or torch. It starts at 100, of course. That gives us extra chance of scouting, and the monsters being surprised can actually also reduce the torch, and even snuff the torch out if you wanted to. But it's like a risk-reward kind of system, and we want to be, at least at the beginning, with our heroes being pretty weak, we want to keep in the light as much as we want, but as much as we can. But see, now that the torch has been spent a little bit, I think every time it reaches the threshold here, here, or here, it will diminish some of these chances. Yep, you're perfectly right, Miss Kulai. I don't know if I should learn your name or not. So now here, the stress level has instantly been higher now because of the light, and less of a scouting chance, and less of a chance of getting into our next room with surprised monsters. So let's light the torch and see what's behind the first door. It is a battle against skeletons. The skeletons are highly resistant to bleed, which you can see here. I just can't point it out while I also pointing at the enemy. That's a little bit annoying, but we can still do other status effects. So right now I think I should do Grape Shot Blast to get an even distribution of damage. These are relatively easy. So yeah, we got these Vestal abilities here. She can do a Judgment, which I think has a chance to... Wait, no. There's no... it's a self-healing attack. And also... actually, I don't know what else it does. Let's try it out.
Their formation is broken.
I guess it's just a ball of lightning. Just normal damage. And I should also have hit the unit in the back, but I guess that doesn't really make that much of a difference. I will embolden our Crusader here so they can get the kill next time. This is a buff of damage and speed. Not too bad, all things considered. And then we'll just dispatch of this one. And we have a unlocked strongbox, so we don't need the key yet. We have crests, a beast slayer's ring. Wow, sure, why not? And another shovel. Pretty nice. Okay, so we're moving on to the next room. And here's where the shovel comes in handy.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
If we didn't have a shovel, we'd have to dig through it ourselves. And that would, I think, inflict damage and stress. So that's why the torches are so useful. Uh-oh. Just as our torch went down a level. But should still be fine. We can do illumination. That will also, oh yeah, that will serve as kind of a self-made torch. And I will do it on this cultist acolyte here. Bone soldier, bone rabble. I think this one is slightly stronger, but I'm focusing on this unit because she can actually inflict a lot of stress. So let's do that. She resisted something. I think it was a debuff. I think illumination gives a debuff. Okay, so I will try to stun this one. Stun doesn't inflict any damage, but she's stunned and now their formation is different, which is nice. I will use open vein on her. Now she will be dead in the next turn. And in that case, I think we should stun this guy. Awesome.
The slow death.
Because she died to bleed, she didn't leave a corpse. If you either kill enemies by bleeding them to death, by blighting them to death, which is basically poison, or by a critical hit, they do not leave corpses. I think that's how it works. Let's do another grape shot blast. Why not have her heal the highwayman? Dima. And then this is really like an awkward spot for her. Sometimes I wish she was here, because all she can do is really just stun or buff. But, you know, might as well now. It will still help out quite a lot. Now this zealous, not jealous, accusation is a ranged attack. Basically, he reads like a holy text or something, and that kind of cripples the unholy enemies. I think I will try another stun, just so we can get one more turn of healing. I'll just stall for a little bit. So that she can... Actually, no, she can't do judgment anymore. Huh. Let's try out Hand of Light. There's extra damage against Holy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, and that relieved some stress too. Nice.
At least promises success.
Alright, we will switch it out again and keep going. I should have renewed the torch. Can still do that, fortunately. We can scout here. So there are two ways of going about this. We need to clear out 90% of the rooms, so there's a room battle with Curia and a room battle with treasure. I think the treasure should be more worth it. And there's also a trap here somewhere. Ah. Here's our quirk coming through. Yeah, I think that's also scripted for the tutorial. He is a kleptomaniac, so every once in a while he has a chance of spotting loot and taking it for himself. He will not be able to use that at all. Which is, you know, I guess there was no trap then. Maybe that was the other way. Okay, we're bleeding, but that's not that bad actually. Okay, we will plague grenade her again. We still haven't seen her, oh, that's very nice. We still haven't seen her stress attack. Oh, here it comes. Very low damage, but very high stress. Okay. We will illuminate, because it also heals our... Oh, maybe it almost only has a chance to heal. I'll keep going and I'll try to kill her as fast as possible. Wow! Awesome. Nice one. Yeah. Now he's bleeding, so that's exactly why we bought the bandages in the first place. We'll do this. Then we will try and stun this guy. Very nice, very nice. Because I think he's the more powerful unit. Also gives me one more turn that I could heal my units with. He has a debuff to stun now for 1 round, so I can't, in all good conscience, do the same thing again. But I might as well do it against the Bone Soldier. That worked. And I will Rape Shot Blast them both. Oh, come on. Alright then. Maybe just go for Zealous Accusation. Wow! Awesome. I judge thee guilty! Okay, that's judgment. I keep trying to... I keep mistaking those two actions. That'll heal her. Okay. Judgment. Gotta remember that. And then we'll Emboldening Vapors. We'll do it to him because he has a debuff against stress. Even though, you know, some units may not have like attacks that are precisely like stress focused attacks, if they crit they will still induce stress, so that's always a concern. That's all that stuff.
So too will resistance.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now we got a chest. This looks like it doesn't say unlocked, so it's probably locked. We will use the key on it. And there's a hidden compartment containing food, portrait, and medicinal herbs. Yeah, we haven't really needed much food, honestly. It's a very easy few missions, so I will heal up with everybody who is not at full health, for a little bit at least. Oh yeah, there's the trap. Okay, good to know. Also, renew the torch. There's the trap. Okay, so you can still miss the trap if you... I think if I pressed to the right like for a second longer, we would still, you know, spring it. But before it happens, you see these spiderweb icons, and it shows you who has the best chance to disarm the trap, which will, well, I mean, he's at 0 stress, but if he had stress, it would have he would have recovered some. Okay, next room. Oh, we can scout again. Curio. Okay. We're missing 2 curios if we don't go this way. And, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we wanted to, we could take this. But I think we should decide that right now, because if we backtrack now, we only have to go back once. And if we decide later, we would have to backtrack 3 times. I'll go for it because the mission's been going pretty good so far. And there's our trap. Again, the highwayman has the biggest chance, but I'll try it with her just to maybe recover some stress. It didn't work.
Watch your step.
Ah, shit. It had the opposite effect, unfortunately. But, you know, sometimes you gotta take your chances. And here's another room battle. That's the curio we were trying to get. Wow. That was quick. Well, I guess we'll have to heal her as soon as possible. However, let's get this thing as fast as possible. So we'll buff the highwayman a little bit. He has now a damage, accuracy, and crits buff, which is nice. I'll try to stun one of the soldiers. That worked. And then we'll just heal a little bit. This is the first time in this mission things have not been working out incredibly so far. Okay, I'll try to blight him. He only has a 10% blight resistance, so wow. Excise the tumor! Yeah, so getting crits yourself will also recover stress. Now you can just try to finish him with a crit, maybe? Maybe not. But all things considered, this has been going fine. I think you can also stack status effects, so we'll try again here. Oh wow, yeah, it did stack. Definitely. That was nice. I think we'll heal ourselves, but then we might as well use judgment for that. Yeah, things are going very, very easily at the beginning, but don't get the false impression that this game is actually fair. If you can believe that. I've played through like a few of these. Oh, we can't even use pistol shot on the first unit. I guess we do open vein even though we can't bleed him. It still does damage. And one more judgment. Oh, come on. Well, nah, we can't do that either. Emboldening vapors on her, just so she can do another attack, maybe? Faster than normal. But that kills him. Alright. Some more heirlooms.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And this curio is a holy fountain. Actually, I want to try it with her. And we want to use the holy water, I think. Divine benefit. Okay, she got healed and got a huge stress relief. That's really nice. Okay, so we could also go back here if we really, really wanted to get that curio, but I don't think we need that. No, also, well, I'll burn the torch when we come to the next new room. one thing you should know about low light, there is actually a reason to let your torch burn out. Because your own crits... Oh, come on. Not only the enemy's crits will be... 4 crests, seriously. You suck, Renauld. Not only the enemy's crits will be... oh, okay. Not only the enemy's crits will be better, but your own too. And you have a higher chance of getting better rewards. Okay, so now we'll have to quench our hunger. If we don't, we take some damage and stress damage. And we don't want that. That's the reason why you should hold on to a little bit of food basically all the time. Okay, we have explored 90% of rooms. We could return, but there's one more room I want to check out, so... with an obstacle, and that's a good thing because we have a shovel still. So let's do that. And then we should be done for this one. Here it is. Spend the shovel. Alright. Got bone soldiers, bone defenders, I guess one of each, bone arbalist, and a bone courtier. Courtier, I think, is the better way of describing this. He's a fucking pain in the ass. He's an even bigger stress-inducing unit, and that's why we should pistol shot him, I'd say. And then we heal our highwayman. By the way, at any point during any time, you can just abandon your quest. Doesn't matter whether or not you've completed the requirements for having the quest be successful. But the quest itself might not be I mean what was I gonna say? Yeah, the escape attempt might not be actually successful. That's what I mean to say. So you're also running a risk of trying to escape in vain. He's getting really low now. But
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
the important thing is that we didn't get a lot of stress from the courtier. If that's not how you pronounce it, then tell me, please. I can't use that here, so I'm just gonna switch out with him so he can heal next turn. Thank you for not targeting my weakest unit. Okay, it's getting a little dicey now. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. And then we'll grape shot blast. Jesus. Not very encouraging there. I think I'll use this orienting blast on him. Nice. That worked out fine. Perfect. Now, please heal. Thank you very much. Ooh, another moment too soon. He would have been at 0 health, probably. Okay. Nice. That's amazing. And the heal can also affect... the stress relief can also affect other party members. So this is actually amazing. It couldn't have been any better here. And the main thing is that none of our units are really stressed out. I think I'd use open vein here. Just don't... Yeah, thank you. Because if his health went below... I mean, not below 0, but at 0, he would have at least suffered some stress. He wouldn't have died right away. Okay, another torch and some more heirlooms and items. Even though we bought all these, we can't recover them all after finishing the mission, but I think we will have a chance of recovering some. Okay, I'll have her open this, even though we don't have a key. It worked! More heirlooms. Nice. It could have been trapped as well. Right. Very, very, very nice. We got a lot of... I guess the stuff we still have, we'll get some money. Yeah, we sell them back basically for a reduced price. That's how it works. A lot of crests and busts. Our units are leveling up, and she has gotten a quirk, Shocker, minus 10% stun resist, and warns Explorer, higher scouting chance when in the warrens. Okay.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Okay, so we've leveled up, as I've said. This is our first real quest done with. Every week you get this update. And 2 new buildings have been unlocked. The Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
And the Tavern.
Cards and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
These establishments will let us heal some of the stress that we have. You can drag basically a hero in here and let them drink, gamble, or fuck their problems away. Which can also not just have the desired effect of stress relief, but, or maybe not, I'm not quite sure how it works yet, but it can also have some positive effects on top of that. Like, for example, if you have a good gambler in your squad, he might like win a nice trinket during a bout in the gambling hall. And then there's this dude, the caretaker. He will randomly occupy one of the slots in either the Abbey or actually wait, the tavern or the Abbey, just to be a dick, so that you can't use that for this week, and that can actually be a problem because, first of all, some of these are more expensive than others, and some quirks will actually prevent you from using a certain type of building for stress relief, or certain type of activity for stress relief. So I think what we want to do, yeah, we can only increase the stress recovery. We don't need that right now, but we can upgrade. Actually, we can only upgrade stress recovery. I thought we could upgrade the cost as well. Okay, I guess we don't need that then. However, now that we have some stuff here, we want to upgrade the stagecoach so that we have a higher, like we have a better selection of heroes every time we go here and hire some. So I will do this.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
We only have 9 more deeds, and that would spend pretty much all of it. I think I'll keep those, and we don't really need a bigger hero roster yet, so I will just recruit these guys.
Man and his faithful beast, a bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
That's the Houndmaster, and here's the Occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
And boy, does he know it. Okay, this is the state of affairs on the falmunction estate. Next time we will have a look into these trinkets that we've found, equip them, prepare another party to explore the next quest with, and then we'll see what else we can unlock. So thank you for watching this one. I'll see you in the next video where we will do all this and more. Take care.